Jason, would you mind praying for us, please?
Dear Lord, we thank you for another day. We thank you for each and every new day is a blessing, and we look forward to another day of doing business for the county. Just ask that you would guide us in every decision. For it's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge, please.
Call this Marshall County Fiscal Court June 4th, 2024 meeting to order. First guest, Brittany Moss, Park Director. I think you've got some fishing pier you want to talk about?
Yes, so I have followed up with Twin Lakes Mooring about the estimate that I had when we talked about it at the last meeting. That was an older estimate that I had. So I reached out to them. There has not been a price increase, which is, an amazing thing right now. So it's $68,240 for that dock. I did get further information from them. I asked about if they thought there was any current value to the dock as is. They said they did not believe so whatsoever. They would just haul it off to scrap is all that they would do. I did talk to them. Also, this dock that they quoted is a fixed dock. They are about 3 months out right now, so we'd be looking at about 3 months before they could get to that. And then did you get the email I forwarded you yesterday afternoon by chance?
I haven't seen it yet,
Okay,
if you did.
so the information that we were waiting on came in right at the end of the day yesterday.
Okay.
So the posts on this dock that they have quoted are Schedule 40 galvanized pipe. The decking is the through-flow decking, which if you have been out to Rocky Point, that's what they just installed when they put that new dock in at Rocky Point. I've been very, very pleased with that material, and that decking has been great. And then the frame will be galvanized steel built from 1.5-inch angled iron. So that was the materials on that. You do have that in an email as well, so you can reference that again later if need be. So that was kind of the breakdown of this. Again, this was to install a new 8-foot by 56-foot walkway with a 24-foot by 24-foot pier. They would remove and dispose of the existing pier and save the handrail to install on the new pier.
I had asked for a spec list on the materials. One thing I would like to see personally is a price difference on using aluminum instead of the galvanized, because that'd be one and done on something that's going to rust out again and have to be replaced from that standpoint.
Okay,
I don't know what. I hate to push this off another couple weeks, but what's everyone's thoughts on that? Is that just me being overly cautious or what?
Well, no, I don't see no need not, that'd be a good thing to check and see. And if they're talking 3 months anyway, that's in the summer, September anyway, so.
Yeah, reach out to him if you would, please, and get a price difference on
Sure.
if we go with aluminum on the piers.
Okay.
Because at that point, we're done. They're not going to rust out.
Right. Okay, I can
Okay.
absolutely do that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You have anything else? Any updates? Miracle
sh-
League or summer events or
Oh,
what are you here?
we're doing all the things. So this week kicks off our Play in the Park Summer Fun Series. We're really excited. We try to partner with different agencies. In the past, we have done some things with the Extension Office. We have done some things with the Health Department to do this free programming for kids and families throughout the summer. This year, the Sheriff's Office has stepped up. We are so excited to be partnering with Matt and his staff over at the Sheriff's Department. They are actually going to be working with us on the entire series. So every single week at Play in the Park, we have a new activity, and the kids can come out for free fun. We feed them a lunch. We do all kinds of fun things, but we're also going to have deputies out there each and every week actually playing the games with them, eating lunch with them, doing all of these things with them along with us. So we're really excited that Sheriff Hilbrecht, really puts that emphasis on fostering those relationships with the youth in the county starting at an early age and getting his deputies involved in recreation and building those core memories in the parks, right in the summer when we have their captive attention. So we're really excited about that. Again, those are totally free for our kids to take part in, and we're going to have Superhero Week. This week is our first one, so they're going to get to meet real-life superheroes in our law enforcement and first responders. They're going to be bringing out equipment for them to check out and see, and then our kids are also going to be designing their own superhero masks and playing some games and doing a picnic lunch. Some of the other activities that we'll do throughout the summer are scavenger hunts. We'll have a water fun day. We do all kinds of fun things with them. So we're really excited to partner with the Sheriff's Office on that. This week also kicks off our free summer tennis clinic, and that's a great program that we partnered with USTA. Through some funding we got from them, we were able to purchase tennis equipment so that kids don't have to have their own equipment, and we offer these free beginners tennis lessons to get them out and hopefully expose them to a new sport and maybe find something they can fall in love with. We're even more excited this year to partner with the high school tennis team. They're going to be sending out some of their athletes to help us with instruction for the kids, so that starts this week as well. Our baseball league is in full force. We've got a couple hundred baseball and softball players that are playing games, so we are packed out every single night at the park. Definitely good there. This Saturday is also our next Miracle League game, so if you have not been, you've got this weekend and next weekend to come out and see one for this season, and it's a great time. So those games start at 9:30 and 10:15 up at the CFSB Field of Dreams. And then this weekend also is going to be jam-packed. We have a soccer tournament coming in down at the soccer fields. We have a baseball tournament that's going to be going on at the baseball fields. And then we have Miracle League games going on up at the front. So if you see any park staff, just pat them on the back and wish them well as we attempt to make it through this crazy week. But they're doing a fantastic job.
We have been walking. Yeah, I'll get there. We've been working on a couple of grants also. Brittany's put a lot of time in on that as well with PAD office for walking trails and the phase 2 of the Miracle League. So hopefully we'll get one or both of those. And I don't know, what's the timeline on that? 90 days or something like that?
Yeah, it'll be a little bit before. They are still working to submit some information. There's a lot of back and forth that takes place right now. So hopefully in the next couple of court meetings, I'll have a little bit more of a timeline nailed down and can give you all kind of next steps and what to expect to come next.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Just speaking about Sheriff's Office, I got a call right before I came up, and the mobile radios are in, so I know, right?
Awesome news
I
right there,
know.
Judge.
We're very excited. I can't wait to get started on that project and get that taken care of once and for all. So it's been a slow process. It's hurry up and wait due to the supply chain on all the equipment, but it sounds like we're way closer than we were, so very excited about that. We've put a lot of time into that, so. Under old business, approve the minutes for the May 21st meeting. Need a motion to approve, please?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Ordinance 2024-06, budget FY 24-25, second reading.
Ordinance 2024-06, second reading. Budget summary and ordinance related to the annual budget and appropriations be it ordained by the Fiscal Court of Marshall County, Kentucky, Section 1, the following budget is adopted for the fiscal year 2024, 2025, and the amounts stated are appropriated for the purposes indicated. General Fund, $11,577,868. Road Fund, I'm going to read them per line, so let me go back to the General Fund. General Fund, General Government, $6,262,993. Protection to persons and property, $665,683. General Health and Sanitation, $512,300. Social Services, $10,500. Recreation and Culture, $1,181,625. Debt Service, $630,590. General Services, $693,000. Reserves, $1,110,749. Fringe Benefits, $510,428, for a total general fund of $11,577,868. The Road Fund, roads, $3,237,871. Other transportation facilities and services, $4,500. Fringe benefits, $594,800, for a total road fund of $3,837,171. Jail Fund, Protection to Persons and Property, $1,856,205. Fringe Benefits, $820,100, for a total jail fund of $2,676,305. The E911 Fund, Protection to Persons and Property, $1,641,444. Fringe Benefits, $299,800, for a total E911 Fund of $1,941,244. The Occupational Tax Administrator Fund, General Government, $301,000, for a total Occupational Tax Administrator Fund of $301,000. The Animal Shelter Donation Fund, General Operations, $17,000, for a total Animal Shelter Donation Fund of $17,000. The Sheriff Fund, Protection to Persons and Property, $5,002,555, for a total Sheriff Fund of $5,002,555. Alcohol Beverage Control Fund, ABC Administrator, $13,900, for a total ABC Fund of $13,900. Building Inspection Fund, Building Inspection, $202,412, for a total Building Inspection Fund of $202,412. The American Rescue Plan Act Fund, Reserves, $1,979,606, for a total American Rescue Plan Act Fund of $1,979,606. Clerk Storage Fund, General Government, $159,704, for a total Clerk Storage Fund of $159,704. Federal Asset Forfeiture, Drug Forfeiture Purchases, $18,700, for a total federal asset forfeiture purchases of $18,700. The Opioid Remediation Fund, General Development, $573,109, for a total Opioid Remediation Fund of $573,109. Transient Tax Fund, Distributions to Other Government Agencies, $300,000, for a total Transient Tax Fund of $300,000, for a total overall of $28,600,574. Section 2, this ordinance shall be published in the Tribune Courier newspaper by title and summary within 30 days. Following the adoption, this ordinance becomes effective upon passage and publication. Submitted by the Marshall County Fiscal Court on the 21st day of May, 2024. Approved by the State Local Finance Officer as to form and classification on the 3rd day of June, 2024. This ordinance was adopted by the Marshall County Fiscal Court on the 4th day of June, 2024.
Thank you, Erica. Need a motion to approve and adopt.
So moved.
Is there a second? Any discussion?
Guess it's too late to put some upholstery in there? Okay,
I have some tape.
for my chair.
Have some Gorilla duct tape. Works pretty good. Okay. Motion second. Any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Very proud to have this budget finalized on June 4th. I think we have a very solid budget going forward, and I appreciate everyone. Okay, next item, nuisance update. Andy works tirelessly on this, and he's in and out as complaints come in. He follows up, believe you me, on things. The wheels turn slow on these things sometimes. There's a process he has to go through, but we go through the process. And, the last thing we want to do is have to fine anyone. We just want things corrected. So he does a very good job handling that as it arises. So he wanted to give us a little update on that.
Sure, thank you for that, too. Yes, it can be slow and frustrating for me and others, but when we're talking about nuisance properties, we're talking about the yard itself only, and we're talking about non-Benton, non-Calvert. They have their own code enforcement. So what we did is I went back and grabbed, we took office, Judge took office in January 2023, went back, and there are a lot of cases going back to as early as March 2022. So these will be included in the numbers from about 9 months prior to me having this position. So there are 3, what I would call reported. Currently, right now, 3 are reported. That just means they've been reported and I haven't gone and looked at them, which is only like maybe a week lag, or I've gone out there and I still have a question before I do anything official, and I want to contact the owner. So there's 3 reported. We've got 12 where I've sent out the letter telling them they have some time to clean it up, and The next step is the citation after the letter. If they haven't got it cleaned up after a certain amount of time, we have 8 properties right now being cited and racking up fines, okay? So that's a total of 23 in various states of being processed. The good news is we've resolved 54 cases. And I'm confident that 1, 2, 3 of those in process are, if I went back and looked at them today, might be resolved. So I just need to go back and look at it. So we're talking about at least 54 resolved cases, a total of 77. I'm not trying to bore you with the numbers, but it's a lot. The board that we have has helped process about 3 of those, and 1 of those is still unresolved. So thanks to the board for giving me guidance and helping out there. So that's all I have, really. It's just, people, what I call resolved is cleaned up, taken care of, or cleaned up and then paying a fine later, or sometimes it's bought by new ownership and cleaned up immediately. Anyway, 77 total cases, 54 resolved.
Thank you very much. Next up, have board appointments, and we've got 12 of these, so I'll try to get through them as quick as we can. I need a motion on each one of these. A motion to reappoint Kimberly Lightfoot to East Marshall Fire District Board, term to expire 6/30/27.
So moved.
Or second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. A motion to reappoint Allison Rose to Gilbertsville Fire District Board, term to expire 6/30/27.
So moved.
Or second? Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. A motion to reappoint Nick Darnell to Palma Brownsburg Fire District Board, term to expire 6/30/27.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Need a motion to reappoint Donna Floden to Possum Trot Sharp Fire District Board, term to expire 6/30/27. Is there a second? Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. A motion to reappoint Ken Jones to South Marshall Fire District Board, term to expire 6/30/27.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. A motion to reappoint Jeff Waters to West Marshall Fire District Board, term to expire 6/30/27.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. A motion to appoint Jason Ivy to West Marshall Fire District Board to fill the unexpired term of Johnny Hamlet to expire 6/30/25.
So moved.
Is there a second? Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. A motion to appoint Tim York to Marshall County Refuse District Board, term to expire 6/30/2028.
So moved.
Is there a second? Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. A motion to reappoint Ricky Jones to the Jonathan Creek Water District Board, term to expire 6/30/28.
So moved.
Is there a second? Second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Need a motion to reappoint Kathy Thompson to the Cemetery Board, term to expire 6/30/28.
So moved.
Motion second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Motion to reappoint Roger Coburn to Marshall County IDA Board, term to expire 1/31/28.
So moved.
Second? Motion second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Need a motion to reappoint Brian Smothers to Marshall County IDA, term to expire 1/31/28.
Moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Mr. Billy Pitt with Marshall County Health Department.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
I thought this thing started at 9:30, so I thought I was early, but all right. I am here to present and get approval on the taxing district rate for the health department for the fiscal year 24-25. Do you guys have a copy of this in your neighborhood somewhere? Yep. You got that? All right.
I don't know that I can read it, but I have it.
If you hold, oh, well, you got a very small version there.
Yeah.
If you hold it out that far, about Monty, you might be able to.
Yeah,
get a focus on
maybe.
it. The board, in our April 25th scheduled board meeting, we set the tax rate for 6.5, which is the same as we had adjusted it to last year, which matched the compensating tax rate for the county. By our actual numbers for this year, that's bringing in about $2 million. We're estimating for FY '25, it'll bring in about 1.99, so just under $2 million. All the details for, how we're looking to see that money come about is laid out in that small print you have there. And then interest is also something that we're bringing in here. We've, for the past 2 years in a row, we've reinvested some of the money into CDs, and so we're bringing in about $150,000 to $200,000 in interest each year. So you guys have it in front of you. So requesting approval of the 6.5 rate for FY '25.
Move we approve.
Or second?
Second.
Motion second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, sir.
All right, I'm gonna walk up and hand it to Dory.
Lease agreements. Need a motion to approve lease agreements through 6/30/2025 between Marshall County Fiscal Court and Marshall County Sanitation, West Kentucky Allied, CASA, DAV, and Marshall County Rescue Squad. This is all one motion.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Mr. Pagel, I believe we have a new hire.
We do.
Did you get married?
Yes, we'd like to hire JoLynn Colson to be a telecommunicator. She won't start until July 1st, and at that point, she will be making $16 an hour.
Move to approve the hire. Second.
Motion second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Full-time.
Motion carries. Okay, reschedule fiscal court meeting. Need a motion to reschedule the June 28th meeting to June 26th at 9:30 via Zoom. Will that work for everybody?
And that's going to be a court day for me, but that's expected to be a real short meeting, just
We're
related
just
to.
doing pay the bills.
Yeah.
And transfers, last minute transfers for the end of the year and pay bills.
Gotcha.
Absolutely it. Special call. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I mean,
Okay.
I'll still be available by phone if something comes up,
Okay.
so yeah.
All right. Is everybody good with that? If anybody needs to come in to my office or whatever, you can Zoom with me or whatever you want to do. Okay, so it's 9:30 on the,
9:30
or no, what time? Yeah, 9:30 on the 26th.
instead of 9.
Yeah, I think somebody had something at 9, a meeting they was at,
Okay.
I think. Okay, yeah, 9:30 on 26. Okay, and we need to add a meeting the week of the 8th, and that's going to be because we're going to need to pay bills. Yeah, again. So anytime that week, the 9th would be on a Tuesday. We eliminated the
July.
meeting we initially had scheduled for the 2nd because we were having this meeting the 26th. So that's the reason for that. So would the 9th work for everybody?
Works for me.
Okay?
Yeah.
9 o'clock?
Similar situation, so is that, so,
ahead.
no, you go first.
Well, we have our board membership meeting.
Okay. And you've got court?
Not,
Vacation.
Oh,
yeah, I mean, could it,
Is that going to be just the same thing, like paying the bills and things?
pretty much. I'll keep it very
Yeah.
short. And anything else we can put on the next meeting. It's not a big deal.
well, I mean, if I'm the only one that can't be here, or, I mean, however y'all.
You do it at 1.
Well, it'll be done by 10:30, 11, something like that. Talking about KBL.
Do it at 11.
You go
Before
with 11?
lunch. 11? Sure.
Okay. So the
Do it at
9th
8.
works for me. I don't care if we do it at 6 a.m. I'm up.
Yeah, I'd rather have it at 8 as 11.
Okay.
We can do that.
All right. It'll be short, I promise. 8 o'clock on the 9th.
You're sending something.
Okay.
So, or I forget.
And would anybody have a problem with moving the 16th meeting maybe to the 19th, that Friday?
I'll be in Florida.
Let me get a motion on that real quick.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Did I get a motion on the first one?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Don't lose your train of thought. I need a motion to reschedule the 28th meeting to the 26th at 9:30 by Zoom.
Second.
Motion second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay. Need a motion to have a special call meeting Tuesday, July the 9th at 8 a.m.
So move.
And that will be instead of the July 2nd meeting, right?
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm out of town the first week of July.
Okay.
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 Motion second. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Sorry, Jason, go ahead.
Can we move the 16th meeting, which is the regular scheduled second meeting, maybe to the 19th, that Friday, anytime?
I'll be in Florida.
Florida?
The whole week?
I'm leaving the 17th.
What about just bumping that?
Oh, I got you.
Since the meeting on the 9th, what about just bumping it to the 23rd?
I'm good with that.
Good with me. As far as I know Denise knows.
Too late now.
Okay. Do I have a motion to move the meeting from July 16th to the 23rd at 9 a.m.?
So move.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Corey will send all this out.
Hope so.
Me too. I
There
may not
won't
be
be a
here.
quorum.
All right. Well, I'm glad we're able to do things like this to try to accommodate everyone best we can. Standing order. Need a motion to approve.
Motion approved, standing order.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Just let Erica just kind of tell what that is.
Okay.
I'm not going to read every account.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to read the first part, and we'll talk about it.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so the standing orders, Marshall County Fiscal Court, standing orders to pay salaries, utilities, and certain other recurring expenses for the fiscal year 24-25. Annual standing order to pre-approve certain recurring expenses pursuant to KRS 68.2753. The fiscal court may adopt or in order to pre-approve the payment of monthly payroll and utility expenses. No other expenses shall be pre-approved pursuant to this section without the written consent of the state local finance officer. The fiscal court of Marshall County further orders upon the written consent of the state and local finance officer the following expenses to be paid when due, and they are listed there.
I still move to approve the standing order.
I'll still second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Transfers, Erica? Bank or appropriation transfers?
Okay, we'll start with those. All right, there are two sets of appropriation transfers on the transfer form that's on the Commissioner Drive. One is for the Judicial Center maintenance, and another is to pay some utilities as we near the end of the fiscal year here. And we also have a transient tax transfer of $37,033.65.
Good to see that amount after Memorial Day.
Need a motion for the appropriation transfer.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Okay, for our bank transfers, I have occupational tax transfers to each of the accounts that the occupational tax subsidizes. These are all budgeted subsidies. And we'll have one more of these at the next meeting that wraps up the fiscal year.
Move we approve the bank transfers.
Second.
Motion second, any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Need a motion to pay the bills.
Pay the
Pay the
bills.
bills.
And a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Jason, do we have-
Very, very short.
Okay. Need a motion to go into executive session to discuss litigation and personnel per KRS 61.810(1)C and F.
So moved.
For a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Just need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
For a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.